You are now listening to the sounds of Dr. B's Spot, a production of Bowden Enterprise Services, LLC. Join the podcast where love and life topics are discussed surrounding spiritual connection, relationships, finance, and becoming a better you through elevation. And now, here's your host, spiritual advisor and behavioral health clinician, Dr. B.
Welcome back to another session of Dr. B's Spot, Love Life, the podcast where we talk about all things love, life, and spirituality. Your host, your spiritualist, your intuitive healer, Dr. B. We are back in business and back in action. Thank you for joining me once again and listening to my content. It's always appreciated. Today's episode dives into a profound and often bittersweet truth. Ignorance is bliss. But as we'll uncover this phrase, it's just, or isn't just about not knowing things. It's about understanding the journey we take through life, the people we meet, and the lessons we gain when we don't fully know what lies ahead. When we say ignorance is bliss, we're acknowledging that sometimes not knowing the deeper intentions or hidden energies of the people we invite into our lives can actually protect us. There is a flip side to the coin. If we had known the shadows some people carried or the misaligned spirits that didn't match our purpose, we likely would have avoided them. But we didn't know. And maybe we weren't supposed to. See, that's the beauty of it. These encounters, the ones where we gave our blood, sweat, and tears, were pivotal for our growth, even when they brought pain. As an intuitive healer, see, I've seen this countless times. As a therapist, I've seen this countless times, heard this countless times. See, you pour your love and dedication and devotion into someone else's cause because you see a vision, a spark within them. You hope to help them push past their brokenness to rise above. But sometimes those very people have hidden agendas, and their gratitude is layered with manipulation. They turn on you as if your loyalty and kindness were things they could toss aside. And yes, it may hurt. But if we'd known up front that they carried the spirit of possible narcissism or held demented patterns masked by charm, we might have walked away. Instead, by staying, we gathered precious wisdom. Keep listening. See, our ignorance sometimes shields us as we gather the insight we'll need later. It keeps us open to the divine tasks that are set out for us. See, God's plan for you, for me, sometimes requires us to walk alongside those who are broken or manipulative. Not because we deserve to be hurt, but because we need to grow stronger and more discerning. See, these trials were not mistakes. They were spiritual assignments. These people with their flaws were necessary for us to elevate both spiritually and in the natural world. Sometimes, I know, we look back and wonder, what if I never met this person? What if I hadn't stayed so long? But those questions overlook the fact that we had to be there. We had to gather enough insight, enough strength to come to terms with our own resilience. Each painful interaction tested whether we could withstand hard times and not break. Our ignorance allowed us to navigate those trials, even when the red flags were flashing, and even when we knew deep down that something was amiss. And here's the truth. When you acted in love, when you poured into them, when you stayed true to your divine guidance, you were never the one at a loss. They were. They are the ones who lost out on the genuine, unwavering love and energy that you gave. They didn't see the value in what you offered because their spirit were not aligned with yours. And sometimes you guys got to take that for what it is. It is what it is. So their blindness to your worth does not diminish it. I want you to hold on to this truth. You did what you were spiritually guided to do. Your actions were not about gaining something in return, but about walking in obedience to the Spirit. It's about carrying out a higher purpose. You were never acting out of selfishness or opportunism. You were a vessel pouring into others because that's who you are at your core. Loving, giving, healing. And that's powerful. Very powerful. The people who failed to appreciate your worth, who tried to take advantage, they lost something priceless. They lost access to someone who genuinely cared. Someone who was willing to stand in the gap for them. Someone who saw potential in them when others didn't. That's not your loss. It's theirs. And let me tell you this. What they couldn't appreciate, someone else will. The energy you gave to the wrong people will be recognized by the right ones. Your kindness, your love, your vision, these are gifts. Just because some people try to exploit them doesn't mean they were wasted. Every act of love, every moment of kindness plants a seed, even if you don't see the harvest right away. Now, I want to encourage you to let go of any guilt or regret you may be holding on to. Regret for staying too long. Regret for giving too much. Let that go. You were following your spirit, and that's never a mistake. You were not responsible for how others chose to handle your love or your kindness. You are only responsible for staying true to your calling, and you did that. So, if you're looking back and questioning your journey, stop. You didn't fail. You didn't lose. The people who didn't value you, who didn't recognize the divine gift that you are, they failed. They lost. See, you walked away with lessons, with strength, with wisdom that will serve you in the next chapter of your life. Remember this. Your worth is not determined by how others treat you. It's not determined by who stays or who leaves. Your worth is inherent. It's God-given. And the fact that you continue to give, to love, to pour into others despite the pain, despite the betrayals, only proves how strong you are. You are chosen. And with that comes trials. But it also comes with blessings. The people who thought they could take advantage of you didn't realize they were part of a divine process that it's shaped, molded you for greater things. They were tools in your growth, not your destiny. And as you move forward, know that everything that you gave will be returned to you, multiplied. See, the universe, God, whatever you call it, will not let your efforts go unnoticed. Everything you did is not in vain. So keep walking in love. Keep following your intuition. Keep being the light that you are. The right people, the right opportunities will come into your life. And when they do, you'll be ready. Not because you avoided pain, but because you endured it and came out stronger. Thank you for joining me on today's journey by tuning in to Dr. B's Spot. Remember, you are powerful, you are valuable, and you are blessed. Until next time, stay encouraged, stay blessed. I'll catch you in the next episode. Be blessed with less stress. Much love, Dr. B, and I'm out.
Join us next time at Dr. B's Spot, where we dive into the real deal of love and life by tapping into your body, mind, and spirit. Don't forget to like, rate, and comment on each podcast that we drop. For all upcoming shows, reach Dr. B and all she has to offer on BowdenEnterprise.com and social media outlets under the moniker Bowden Enterprise Services. Peace and blessings to you and yours. We are out.